Hi there, Yang here. Today is November 14. Hoping you're staying good. Right, so the government shutdown is over. 6 weeks. 6 weeks for nothing. Political theater. What was the one single thing they were willing to hold you paycheck hostage for? Obamacare. A $350 billion poured out to extend these enhanced subsidies. The Democrats hold the line. They wanted the money, they shut everything down to get it. And the Republicans, well, as the article I looking at as they say, they never missing an opportunity to missing an opportunity. They just fold. They had not counter argument, not big deal, not anything, not planned. The whole thing is perfect window into the total, completed brain death happening in Washington. The entire American healthcare system, the entire multi-trillion-dollar monster was built on a fantasy from the 1940s and the 50s. The fantasy was this: you graduate, you go to work for, I don't know, General Motors or Ford. You work on the line for 40 years, and then the company pay your house, your mortgage, and your daughter. They give you a healthy plan. You get a pension. You get a gold watch, and then you die. This world is gone. The world we live in now is it is not stable. You work for a 20-person company, then you get laid off. You drive for Uber for 6 months, then you start your own consulting firm from your kitchen. Then you join a company with a 50-person startup from the beginning, then might not extend a year. This is the new economy, and our healthcare system is trying to fit a square peg into a circle that is on fire. It is not just a mismatch, it is a catastrophe. This is disaster. This change is how we work, was baked in the cake 30 years ago. And Washington is just pretending it is not happening. So let's look at the Obamacare again. Thought deadlines. Obamacare was thought as the big fix. It wasn't. It was a punch. It was a desperate $1 trillion attempt to force the new workforce, the gig workers, the small business guys, the contractors back into the old system. Nearly half, 48% of all the people on the Obamacare exchanges and are affiliated with a small business. What does that mean? It means their bosses, the small business owners, they give up. They look at the cost of a traditional GM style plan and say, I can't, I am out. And the number prove it. Since this law started, the number of small companies, we were talking 10 to 50 employees that offer any healthy plan, has fallen by 26 percentage points. That is not a small number. That is the 1 in 4 small business in America. Just drop in coverage, gone. They just told them people, we're done. We go to the we have to exchange. Good luck. So what happened? Premiums more than doubled in the first 4 years. Of course, they did it. You took all the most expensive people, the people who couldn't get the coverage from a big stable company, and you put them all in basket. So this is 350 billions. This enhanced subsidies, what is that? It's the government paying you, paying half of people on the exchange to get it for free, to hide the fact that the premium are insane. It is full of massive fault. The CBO states say so. Everyone knew it, but everyone asked the wrong question in DC. They are all arguing about the bride. Is the bride too big? Should we keep the bride? That is the new symptom, not the diseases. This disease is that the system is built for a country that doesn't exist anymore. There was another idea, Republican idea from the Trump's guy, something called an HRA, Health Reimbursement argument. But here is what it does. It is simple. It says the employers, the small business can give you a tax-free money, just like the old system. But you, the worker, you take that money and you go buy your own plan, and the plan that you want, and you own it. It is yours. It is portable. You leave that job, okay, you can take the policy with you. You go for the startup to the Uber, you keep your policy. It is the only idea on the table that actually fit in the news, masses, gigi, and the small biz economy. It keeps the tax break, which is the only reason we have the employee system, but it attached it to you, the person, not the job. It fixed in the structure problem, and what are the Republicans, the people who wrote this, what are they doing with? They are hinting it, and they are ashamed of it. 1 in 5 of small business even know this is an option. So here is prediction. It is easy. This big deal by thousands of dollars. The Democrats' only answer is to light another 350 billion of your money on the fire to hold the problem for another year. You are the one who going to pay for it. See you.